Breaking news: Liverpool's strategic move for Mickey van de Ven, a vital solution, as Van Dijk and Konaté near contract expiry. Liverpool's pursuit of Mickey van de Ven is emerging as one of the most strategically important defensive transfer stories of the window. After missing out on MARC GUÉH, the club's focus has shifted decisively toward the Tottenham Hotspur centre-back, not simply as a reinforcement, but as a long-term safeguard for the future of Liverpool's defence. With Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konaté both approaching the final phases of their contracts, Liverpool's interest in Van de Ven reflects careful planning, rather than reactionary decision-making. Contract uncertainty forces Liverpool to think ahead. Virgil van Dijk has been the cornerstone of Liverpool's success over recent years, transforming the club into one of Europe's most feared sides. Alongside him, Ibrahima Konaté has developed into a powerful and reliable partner, offering physicality, aerial dominance, and composure in high-pressure situations. However, both defenders are edging closer to the end of their current contracts, creating a level of uncertainty that Liverpool cannot afford to ignore. Allowing two senior centre-backs to approach contract expiry simultaneously presents a major risk. Renewals are never guaranteed, and injuries, form, or changes in career ambitions can alter situations rapidly. Liverpool's recruitment team understands that waiting until contracts expire would force the club into emergency signings, often at inflated prices and under immense pressure. This is where Mickey van de Ven becomes central to Liverpool's long-term vision, why Van de Ven is the right profile for Liverpool. At just 23 years old, Van de Ven represents the perfect balance between immediate readiness and future potential. Since arriving in the Premier League, he has impressed with his elite recovery pace, physical strength, tactical discipline, and calmness in possession. These qualities align perfectly with Liverpool's high defensive line and aggressive pressing philosophy. Liverpool see Van de Ven not as a short-term fix, but as a defender capable of growing into a leadership role. If Van Dijk and Konaté remain at the club, Van de Ven would still play a vital role through rotation and competition. If one or both were to depart in the future, Liverpool would already have a proven Premier League defender ready to assume greater responsibility. A controlled defensive transition. Liverpool's strategy is not to replace Virgil van Dijk immediately, but to manage a smooth defensive transition. Van Dijk's experience, leadership, and authority remain invaluable, but the club recognises the importance of planning for the next generation. Signing Van de Ven now would allow Liverpool to gradually introduce change without disrupting stability. The Dutch defender could learn directly from Van Dijk, adapting to the demands of leadership while benefiting from the experience of one of the best defenders of his generation. This approach mirrors Liverpool's most successful recruitment periods, where transitions were carefully phased rather than forced. Konaté's situation adds urgency. Ibrahima Konaté's contract situation further increases the urgency. While highly valued, his future remains uncertain, and Liverpool are aware that interest from elite European clubs could intensify as his contract winds down. Losing Konaté without a ready-made successor would significantly weaken the squad. Van de Ven's versatility and physical profile make him an ideal solution. He can partner Van Dijk, rotate with Konaté, or step into a more permanent role if required. This flexibility is exactly what Liverpool need during a period of contractual uncertainty. Tactical and physical advantages. From a tactical perspective, Van de Ven offers Liverpool a defender perfectly suited to modern football. His exceptional pace allows the team to maintain a high defensive line, reducing space between midfield and defence. This is particularly important as Liverpool continue to evolve under their new managerial structure. Physically, Van de Ven's strength and stamina enable him to cope with the intensity of the Premier League. His ability to recover quickly in transition situations would reduce the burden on Liverpool's fullbacks and midfielders, improving overall defensive balance. financial intelligence behind the move beyond footballing reasons. There is also a strong financial logic behind Liverpool's interest. Signing a top defender before a crisis emerges allows the club to negotiate from a position of strength. Waiting until both Van Dijk and Konaté approach free agency could force Liverpool into overspending or settling for less suitable alternatives. By moving early, Liverpool protect their long-term investment and maintain control over squad planning. A statement of long-term ambition. If Liverpool succeed in signing Mickey van de Ven, it would send a clear message. The club is committed to long-term stability, smart recruitment, and sustained competitiveness. Rather than reacting to uncertainty, Liverpool would be shaping their future proactively. The defender's arrival would ease concerns surrounding expiring contracts, strengthen squad depth immediately, and ensure continuity at the heart of the defence for years to come. Conclusion: Liverpool's interest in Mickey van de Ven is not driven by desperation, but by intelligence and foresight. With Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konaté nearing the ends of their contracts, the club understands that preparation is essential. Van de Ven represents security, continuity, and evolution all in one signing. As the transfer window unfolds, this saga could define Liverpool's defensive future, not just for the upcoming season, but for the next decade. Why signing Mickey van de Ven would be a crucial move for Liverpool amid Van Dijk and Konaté contract. Uncertainty: Liverpool's strong interest in Tottenham. Hotspur defender Mickey van de Ven is not just about strengthening the squad for the present, but about securing the club's defensive future. With Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konaté both approaching the final stages of their contracts, the Reds are aware that proactive planning is now essential. Van Dijk remains the heart of Liverpool's defence and a leader both on and off the pitch, but the club understands that contract situations can change quickly in modern football. Allowing two senior centre-backs to run down their deals without a long-term solution in place would represent a major risk. This is why the potential signing of Van de Ven is seen internally as a strategic and forward-thinking move. Mickey van de Ven, still in the early years of his career, offers Liverpool exactly what they need during this uncertain period. His pace, physical strength, and Premier League experience make him capable of contributing immediately, while his age allows him to grow into a central role over time. If Van Dijk or Konaté were to leave in the future, Liverpool would already have a defender ready to step up, rather than being forced into the market under pressure. Another key factor is squad stability. With contracts nearing their conclusion, rotation becomes more complicated, and injuries can expose a lack of depth. Van de Ven's arrival would give Liverpool the flexibility to manage minutes, carefully protect their key players, and maintain consistency across all competitions. From a tactical perspective, the Dutch defender fits perfectly into Liverpool's high-line system. His recovery speed allows the team to press aggressively without exposing the backline, a quality that becomes even more important if changes occur in the defensive unit. Coaches believe he could partner either Van Dijk or Konaté while learning leadership responsibilities at the highest level. Financially, early investment also makes sense. Signing a top defender now could prevent Liverpool from overpaying in future windows if both Van Dijk and Konaté were to leave at similar times. Instead of reacting to a crisis, the club would be acting with control and long-term vision. Ultimately, securing Mickey van de Ven would give Liverpool peace of mind. It would ensure continuity, protect the team against contract uncertainty, and signal a clear plan for the post-Van Dijk era. As the club enters a new chapter, such planning could prove decisive in keeping Liverpool competitive at the very top of English and European football.